Oh, what is up, guys? My name is Paddycake, and this is some BF3 gameplay. As of right now, the BF4 Beta is currently over. Well, I'll see what happens in the next couple weeks, and, well, that was wonderful. I love tower snipers. I am playing on a hardcore server, so... distracted there. I have some opinions about the BF4 Beta that might be a little bit controversial, and you might agree, you might disagree. As far as the actual beta, it was terrible. There was horrible optimization issues up until the last couple days. I mean, there were points where I could run the game just fine, but I would stutter down to, 20, 15 frames a second and then go right back. I mean, it's not like I can't run the game. I had a decent FPS, it was just pure stutter, because it wasn't using my graphics card properly. It would dip up and down between 100% and down to 20, 30, even less, and bounce back and forth. It's going to be horrible frame rates. As far as the actual game, I think it has a lot of potential. There were some things that were iffy, I didn't quite care for. Some things I really liked. And as far as the position that DICE/EA is in with Battlefield 4, it's their game to make or break. They can take it one of two ways. They can keep going the way they're going, and there's a lot of stuff they introduce that are going to make a lot of veteran Battlefield players unhappy, and probably alienate them a lot, to the point of where they might not come back. The other option is to do some tweaks and bring it back to the way that BF4 player or BF3 players liked. And I'm not talking about close quarters BF3 players. I'm talking about hardcore Battlefield veterans. I'm just doing horrible since I'm trying to concentrate and play and talk at the same time. But some of the nice things, like if you have a recon with a portable designator, he can lock on to targets for you. Really, by the same guy. He can lock on to targets in your basic RPG, just a basic RPG, can lock on to targets and take them out, like a Javelin would. But it requires the recon to be running his portable designator, and portable designator is just a SOF lamp, but you can carry it now instead of having to plan it and use it remotely. So stuff like that is really nice. Then there's some things like, as far as I could tell, bullet drop is gone. Like, I did some sniping, I did some regular gameplay, and I couldn't tell that there was any bullet drop at all. That could be good or bad in your opinion. It may just be that it wasn't in the game yet, or they tweaked it slightly and need to tweak it some more. Some of the guns were interesting. Some of them didn't really seem to do that much. Paddycake. Get that guy back up. Things like the defibrillator paddles. You didn't unlock them at the start. You can't just run around and Rambo revive anymore. You have to charge up the paddle, otherwise they get revived at full health. And it has like 3 charges before it goes on to a delay, and you can't use them for... I didn't really test how long the delay was, but you get the point. Where was he? Also, another thing. They got rid of spawn beacons. So there's no more parachuting in the middle of TDM maps and dropping C4 everywhere. They really had us with limited options as far as weapons and such went. Check this corner. Ah, come on. 16 health. That's another thing about the BF4. Weapons and stuff actually seem to do damage. You know, if you hit somebody, they felt it, you know. I mean, there were still cases of people just running through bullets, but that's netcode that needs fixed. But most of the guns seem to do damage. However, the way the squad perks work now is a little infuriating, considering everybody started off with a 10% damage resistance to everything. So that means that your one-shot snipers were no longer one-shots, which means you had to get a headshot, which could be a negative or a positive according to your play style. Other than that, not too much went bad. I didn't see too many actual graphical errors. There was a little bit of I guess they're calling it Worm Body or Worm Neck 2.0, where their entire torso is stretched out. Other than that, there was no real bad artifacting or actual glitches. Every once in a while I would crash, but I'm sure that was just beta problems. Recently though, after about a game, every time I got done playing a game, it would boot me out. It would take me through the game and I'd play just fine. But when it came time to load the next map, it would crash. Also, the Type 88 got a major improvement in BF4 Beta. Beta, at least. Like I said, it's beta, so we'll have to see how it turns out. U100 Mark V, horrible piece of crap. Don't use it unless you have to unlock stuff. It just didn't do the damage I wanted it to, and it would seem like I would just put targets into, or bullets into targets, and nothing would happen. We're about to end the game here, so like I said, the game is theirs to make or break, so we'll have to see how it's going. I will have the game, and I have premium pre-ordered, so I will be able to have all the DLC, so I'll try and keep it out to you as soon as possible. That's about all for now. Pirate Tiger out.